Hey, what's up, you guys? This is your boy Jamar84 here once again. And as you can see, I'm on my suit and tie shit like Justin Timberlake. And that's because I had two interviews today, okay? One was on site, and the other one was, over the phone. I'm not gonna say where they're at yet because I don't want to talk too much about it and jinx it. Those about you that are close to me that we've talked, you know where it is. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get this video in conjunction with two other videos that I'm supposed to do all in the same day. I'm going to try, at least. And so you're going to see this suit and tie for about three other videos. But this video is specifically towards the last and probably one of the most boring reunion part threes. But yeah, this ending part three reunion, they buffed it up and made it seem like it was just about to be some everything. But the fights that happened in it were bullshit. Like it was on some punk shit. But we'll get into that later. This video may not even be the full 15 minutes. So part three starts where the last one ends, of course, when Jen and Shannon have that whole "you care about hot pockets, but your car got repoed" discussion and the little tassel or whatnot. And somewhere in that debacle, Nancy decided to come in again and was like, what kind of car you got? I heard it was repoed. She starts talking shit. I'm not sure where she came from. And she stepped up again, and Nancy still hasn't learned to not step up with her heels on. So she gets slung again, like I said in the last review. Shannon got her by the goddamn dress and just floop. Like Nancy, bitch. I mean, I don't blame the bitch for trying, but girl, you got to get tired of getting tossed to the ground like that. Like, that's not cute. So they show the Nancy versus Rocky clip, which was when, Rocky came home and Nancy started getting all belligerent and whatnot. And that's when Valentina punk ass decided to throw punches towards Rocky out of nowhere, even though she was fighting with Nancy. And Alicia jumped in. Um, they was talk about that clip in reference to Alicia, like you just said you don't jump bitches, but you know. And sidebar, I'm probably going all over the place with this video because I'm trying to remember and think with my notes. Um, they said that some people were saying that Alicia jumped Janae, and in my opinion, that's not true because Janae approached Alicia, and they were fighting on their own terms. It was Valentina's punk ass that came up and started fighting out of goddamn nowhere. And I want to say I remember Alicia stopped throwing punches for real and just kind of held Janae down. But either way, there's still some fault in that. But I don't think that not Janae, but Alicia jumped Janae. I won't give her that. But you did jump Rocky out of goddamn nowhere. So, girl. Alicia, and then, like I said, I'm going to be all over the place. This is going to be probably in no kind of order. Um, they address Alicia talking shit because Paula was like, Nancy said you was talking shit. We heard Janae said you was talking shit. And just everybody said you are fake and you was, talking all this stuff, but then still trying to be cool people. And it was so much, and Alicia tried to defend herself, and even Valentina was like, bitch, you did some underhanded shit in the house. That shit ain't cool. Let that shit go. I was like, God damn. Now, when your bitch says that, when Valentina says that, then Alicia just shut the fuck up because she didn't even know. She was just like, oh, well, that's her hard. So she just shut the fuck up. Then like, they dropped it after that. I was like, Alicia, I forgot all about the fact that she said that shit about Nikki and her brother in the pool, and then when Janae called her out on that, she was like, I ain't say that. I'm like, really? Really, bitch? Really? So then they talk about Jen and how Jen got put out the house and all that good stuff. Jennifer, a lot of people like Jen, and I particularly don't like Jen because she picked a fight with Rocky. I mean, okay, the hot pocket. Okay, granted, you should get over that. Like, I can't remember if there's anything else that was really like fueling Jen's anger, but other than this goddamn hot pocket, So the that fight when they was outside, she pushed the new hot pocket in her face and still got stomped. That fight when it was her and Rocky in the hallway and Valentina jumped in. I, I'm gonna get angry all over thinking about that. Valentina, bitch, because you were just 5 minutes prior to that, you was just protecting this bitch from Jennifer in the car. 10 minutes later, you in here rocking. This is the last episode. I'm gonna keep it cute. But anyway, they talk about how Jennifer got kicked out of the house, and supposedly when they were in the car, that heel, when Jen tried to, I guess, kick her in the Rocky in the face with the heel, it apparently almost cut her eye and could have blinded her, and that's why they kicked her out the house. So, girl, whatever. I really just didn't too much care for Jen. Jen was just doing the most, and she wasn't even at the time. It didn't look like she was really that great of a fighter. So, sure, I was over it. So then finally, Nikki Cola comes out, Miss Nikki, and she actually looked good. I liked her little brunette Marilyn Monroe swag. I was feeling that. I really was. And she came out and she was like, "Why the fuck where's Valentina? Like, why isn't Valentina here? Like, for real?" And everybody's looking around like, well. And then somebody told her about what was trying to tell her about what Shannon did, and she was like, wait. Did she get jumped? Did somebody up sneak attack her ass or something like that? And then Shannon, again, Shannon was a motherfucking repeat. Like, I was bullied every day in that house. I'm like, Shannon, we get it, sweetheart. We understand that you believe that you were bullied. Shannon, you could have just easily whooped all their ass for bullying, okay? And I still think they would have kept you in the motherfucking house because you would have defended yourself. Like, bad girls really only kick you out like if you're about to kill somebody or if you start the fight. If they was picking on you and you just retaliated, you could have stayed in the house. It wasn't even about bullying. You could have just defended yourself because that's what you're supposed to do to a bully. You're supposed to confront the bully, stand up for yourself. That you did not do. You decided to wait to the reunion to do that. And we was just like, well, it would have been a lot more interesting if you did this in the motherfucking house. But, Shannon's going on and on and on. And Nikki's like, no, I ain't with that shit. I was riding with y'all till I thought y'all snug attack on Valentina. And, Shannon's like, she deserved it. She did this to me. She did that to me. Nikki still wasn't with that shit. But then when they was going back and forth, Tanisha tried to calm them down like, And then Nikki was like, bitch, I can get louder than you too. And then she was like, oh, psh, boo, don't get it twisted. This is still my stage, bitch. And you know what? I never thought about that. What if somebody got into it with Tanisha as the host of the goddamn reunion? That would be interesting. Nikki, you should have been the first to do that because that would have been some damn good television. So then I believe as Tanisha is talking, about calming, her and Nikki are talking, you see Jennifer in the back tying her damn hair up, talking shit. So I'm just like, well, okay, there's clearly a reason that she did that. And in mid-sentence, Jen just decides to bum rush Shannon, but Shannon was ready for that shit. Shannon was ready because you could tell because she got into motherfucking defense mode. She leaned back and started doing the motherfucking bicycle kicks upon Jen's rib cage. And then, of course, they grabbing, pulling, doing all that stuff. And the security pulled Jen off of Shannon. And we're just like, didn't we just talk about this shit? So I hope y'all gonna condemn Jen the same way. Because she just definitely just came out of motherfucking nowhere and wasn't nobody too much paid attention. And then she jumped Shannon. Like, are y'all gonna get on her the same way? I'm just saying. And so in the end, I realized, even though I was talking about Nikki in the beginning, about how she, didn't really have too much of a body and how she was dancing in the club and how she looked like Rita Ora, all in all, Nikki was a cool ass bitch. I liked her in an interview that she did with Mona Simone. I enjoyed her on the reunion. I liked her little brunette Marilyn Monroe, like I talked about before. And she was the only one that was making sense. She was like, she wasn't with, the jumping and the bullying shit. She was the only one that defended Janae in her time of crisis. And just like, she was just like, I ain't with that shit. She said she didn't even feel like she should be even casted on this season because she's not necessarily a bad girl. She's a good girl with rough edges. I was like, well, okay, yeah, I can see that. But you know what? They showed them clips of her whooping Valentina ass, and that's why you belong here, bitch, because you whooped her ass. Like, good. Like, you could see it was all in her face. She got that cock to the side. She was like, you got that face when when your muscles get tight and you just feel like, y'all know what I'm talking about there. Y'all just got into physical altercations, know exactly what I'm talking about. So they bring up the whole issue as to, I guess, how Nikki got kicked out of the house. And that was with that glass of water. Like when Nikki and them came back from the club and there was that glass of water and it shattered across the floor. And basically Nikki was like, you know what? I'm too drunk right now, but I'm going to clean this up later. And here go Alicia ass talking about I always got to clean up your mess. Why I got to do it? Why I got to do it? Bitch, ain't nobody ask you. Is she like? I feel like if she said that she was gonna clean it up, and she knows that's her mess, shit, I'd leave that shit alone, or I would at least put something around it so that people won't step on it. But let her do it. I won't be sitting there making no goddamn fuss talking about something you always gotta clean. Like, girl, that annoyed the hell out of me, Alicia. Like, and there was a time at the beginning of this reunion I didn't too much. I didn't have a bad opinion about Alicia, but I didn't like her. But it was up until later that she started doing all this fuck shit. So for Valentina's safety, when Valentina was first brought back out the second time, they had Shamrock off to the side. They had Shannon and Rocky over to the side while she came in, still slinging her hair, talking about some, oh, I'm a real bitch. Oh, I'm a classy ass bitch. Bitch, no, ain't nobody, girl, you trying to convince you. Because ain't nobody gonna believe that shit. At least none of us that was paying attention are gonna believe that shit. So, girl, have several seats because there was not an instance in the entire season where I saw you being a real or classy bitch. So I'm not sure who you're talking to. I don't know if you're trying to convince yourself of this. Just stop. Mm-mm. So now they finally address they pull up the Kunta Kinte, discussion or the incident that happened, when Shannon called Valentina Kunta Kinte for tripping about, Alicia or whatever. And it was like, Valentina, you went off and about the smallest shit. You damn near had a temper tantrum when Alicia just pulled away from you when you just got into an argument and said, "Don't touch me right now," and you went off. But Shannon, somebody that you claim that you hate pretty much the entire season, called you motherfucking Kunta Kinte, and you threw what looked like a magazine at her, and Alicia was the one that threw the water, and that's it. Really? I think it was some cereal too, but still, that's it. Something ain't right with Valentina. She needs to stop drinking that goddamn baby powder. People was like, I believe it was Ashley that was like, "You bitch, you do not fulfill your black woman duties." Well, I ain't gonna call her a white bitch because I ain't gonna do that because that's worse. But if somebody who's white and who's doing it in a disrespectful way calls you Kente, you gonna whoop their ass. You gonna whoop their ass because that shit is mad offensive. And Shannon talking about she don't know what the fuck it is. Girl, bye. And that's when Jennifer was like, Shannon deserves to be picked on. And that's when Nikki was like, oh, no, 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 bitch. Nobody deserves to be picked on. And then Jen was like, well, that's just my opinion. I believe that she does deserve to get picked on. And then, Nikki was like, no, 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 no. And then Jen got in their face like, well, bitch, that's your opinion. That's your. And then Nikki was like, don't put your hands on my face. And then Jen was like, don't motherfucker touch me. And when she was like, don't touch, Nikki just went, bow. And then they was just doing like this. Both of them just standing there doing like this. I tell you, Nikki can fucking fight. Nikki, like you can see it be all on her face. She be having a cop to the side and move that face and just be like, I think Jen lost that one. Jen got some couple hits in, but I think the majority of those hits were landed by Miss Nikki Cola. So basically, that was the bulk of the reunion. The rest of the union was really, really boring. After the fight, Nikki left to catch a flight. After that flight, Shamrock left. And after Shamrock left, they finally decided at the last 10 minutes of the reunion to bring out Janae. Oh, excuse me. They finally decided to bring out Janae, and they showed her fight, and she's basically like, yeah, I was drunk. I'm still drunk on the reunion right now. And that's pretty much it. Like, Janae, I hated your outfit, though, Janae. That looked, what? That tutu? What? That wasn't cute. But, I mean, and then, okay, Alicia talked about she wanted to go get this cake for Valentina. They brought the cake out. They started throwing cake everywhere. Tanisha got mad, of course. She wanted some cake. She got her cake. But that's pretty much the reunion, you guys. BGC 10 has officially wrapped up. And, I was going to let you guys know now, I did decide to join the partner program, the YouTube partner program, to see if I can, make some money. So, like, I've always wanted to do the vlogs, but, I never thought I would, get even the small viewership that I have. I still can't believe that some of you guys actually sit, watch, and laugh at my little crazy ass, but, I would appreciate it. if you would, like and comment and share, and I'll do all those wonderful things. Subscribe, love me, I love you. Help me, I scratch your back, you scratch mine. But yeah, make sure you guys like and comment on the video. And I just like to hear comments anyway. I like to see what you guys think about, all the topics that were discussed. And the next video I'm about to do is for BGC All Stars, so I'll see you guys soon.